Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So this one, I'm talking about how you should never, ever interrupt a man when he's hollering at a chick. Okay? Don't do it. All right? This is like a player rule, man. I might have to do a video of some player rules. You know what I'm saying? Where dudes just need to understand what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing, man, because this is crazy. So the other day I was at this event, right? And I'm chilling there, whatever. And I saw one of my boys there, so we chilling, talking, and all this other stuff. And I see this chick near the bar, right? So I go up to the girl or whatever, and we start talking. Right? And the chick, she's bad too. We talking, we going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell she feeling the kid. I'm like, okay, you know, this is what's up, right? So the sexual tension is there and everything. And we was only talking at this point for like maybe 3-4 minutes at this point, right? And now I'm about to try to, like, you know, wrap it up, because I'm gonna just like set something up, probably exchange some information, because, you know, I'm at this, like, it's like a poly event, meaning there's like, it's like a polyamorous people, you know what I'm saying? And so my wife is actually with me at this event too. So I'm like chilling with her. I'm, you know, trying to talk to some other women. So usually what'll happen is, if I'm at an event by myself and it's just a regular night, I try to like pull a chick out, you know what I'm saying, that night. You know what I mean? But in this case, I was like, let me just try to set something up and get this chick's number, right? So now what happened was, as I'm talking to this chick, some other dude she knows, I guess, comes into the place and sees her. So this dude rolls up on her while I'm talking to her, talking about, hey, so-and-so, what's up? And blah, like just right in the middle of the conversation. And so she sees him and she's like, oh, what's up? What's going on? And so this nigga's fucking up the flow while I'm trying to holler at this chick. And I'm just looking at this dude like, oh my God, bruh, come on, man. You don't understand what's going on here. You don't understand. You need to give me like 5 feet. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, relax, bro. And see, usually what happened in them situations like that, because you have people who are cock blockers, you know, men and women can be cock blockers, right? Usually what you can do is you can sort of include them in the conversation and you know, keep it going. But see, what was happening was, with me and her, the shit was progressing and the flow was it was flowing so good, and he just sort of interrupted it at like a pivotal moment of the situation. So what happens is this, a lot of times in those situations, is that because someone else has entered the situation, maybe it'll be one of her girlfriends, some other friend zone guy, because this is what this guy, you know, basically was, you know what I'm saying? She feels obligated to now turn her attention to those people. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes you see this a lot in if you're at a club or at a bar where you're trying to holler at a chick, and then her friend comes from the bathroom, or another friend shows up, and then she's like, oh, hey, Stacy, what's up? And then she interrupts you, and then she pulls her away from you and all this other dumb shit. You understand what I'm saying? Just straight interrupting the flow. So what I'm saying is, you have to know better than that. You understand? To interrupt the motherfucker who is hollering at a chick. You understand? And I don't care if this is your friend. Fall the fuck back. Let that nigga do him. And then after that's done, then you go and, you know what I'm saying, interact with your boy. Right? But a lot of people on the low, what they'll do is they'll be on some cock blocking shit. Like, you know, the guy that interrupted me, that's on some cock blocking shit. Sometimes the women, like her friends, that's cock blocking shit. So like if a dude interrupts the situation, right? He's cock blocking because he may want to fuck with that girl you're talking to. Right? women will cock block, meaning they'll pull their friend away. They'll be like, oh, come here, let's go over here, blah, blah, blah. Because they're jealous that she's getting hollered at and they're not. You understand? See, I can understand women doing this shit because women, you know, they be on that petty shit. But when I see a nigga and I'm just like, come on, bruh. You should know better than that. You feel what I'm saying? Than to interrupt the situation. Now, sometimes what'll happen is that when the situation's interrupted, usually what'll happen is the girl will sort of, you know, come back to you if she's feeling the situation, or you can go back to her after the situation dies down. Now, in this situation that I was in, what happened was there was a couple of more people that was coming that she was waiting for. So at that point, I think it was like 2 or 3 other people that she knew that came through, and then they went to this other part of the venue. Then I was at another part of the venue talking to some other people, so it kind of fizzled out. You understand? But the thing is that you shouldn't interrupt the motherfucker when he's hollering at a chick because you're fucking up the flow. You understand what I'm saying? So if your boy is talking to some chick, you're supposed to meet your boy somewhere at some bar, you go up in there and you see him talking to some chick, fall the fuck back. Go to the bar, go talk to another chick, let him do what he's doing. Like, even, and this is the funny part. So when I was leaving, right? I was about to leave. And I see my boy that was there that I was, you know, talking to earlier. I see him sort of flirting with this chick at the bar. So I was gonna, like, so as I'm leaving, I was looking to see where he's at to say, you know, I'm out. I'll holler at you later. Right? But I saw him talking to this chick. So what I did was I was like, okay, let me go get my card from the bar. So I'll go to the bartender, get my card or whatever. And I'm looking over where he's at, and I see him ended up, he's like kissing on the chick. You feel what I'm saying? They kissing or whatever. And then I see him take out his phone or whatever. They exchange information. And then she walked back to, you know, one of her friends or whatever and kept it moving. So then I was like, okay, cool. He's, you know, he stopped talking to her. Let me go say peace out to him before I head out. Right? So I go to him and I'm like, yo, I'm out. You know, I'll holler at you later. And then it is what it is. Now imagine while he was in the middle of talking to this chick, I come up to him and be like, hey, bro, I'm about to leave, yo. I'll see you later. He'd be looking at me like, nigga, what? What are you doing? You fucking up the flow, nigga. Like, fall back. You feel what I'm saying? Fall the fuck back, bro. You feel what I mean? And see, what you guys gotta understand is this. Is that when you're dealing with a woman, right? When you're dealing with a chick, the flow of the situation is so important because at any moment, if she gets distracted, you feel what I'm saying? That could turn all this shit around just like that. This is why sometimes when, you know, you're in a situation where you're at a spot and you're about to be able to like pull the chick out the spot or whatever, you know, there could be situations and guys who, you know, go out and interact with women understand this. There's situations where you're this close to actually going out and making shit happen, right? And so what happens is one of her friends or somebody else sort of like pulls her somewhere or talks to her, and then it's just like a wrap because they're fucking up the flow. You understand? Even sometimes where when you're leaving a spot with a chick, you want to be able to get her from the spot you're at to your place or wherever the fuck you're gonna go to fuck quickly. You understand what I'm saying? Because you want to keep that momentum up. You want to keep the flow, you know, going smoothly. Because at any moment, any distractions, any of this other bullshit can cause her to sort of like start thinking about a whole bunch of shit. And then she's like, oh, you know, I don't know about this. So the same thing happens for when, you know, you're hollering at a chick. You don't want your boys or anybody else interrupting the shit. And you don't want to interrupt their situation. You see what I'm saying? So just, you know, for you to understand, if you're seeing your boy talking to a chick, don't interrupt that shit. And understand if a motherfucker's interrupting you, that means he's on some cock blocking shit or he just don't understand the goddamn game. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.